Make the didgeridoo, which is a pipe, an extension of the mouth cavity, so the lips and the whole resonant area substitute for the vocal cords and the total of the anatomy. The reason the lips are doing it, not the vocal cords, is because the air for producing the sound has to come from pushing with the tongue, closing the mouth, releasing tension from the cheeks or putting it on, and filling it up when needed by puffs of air whilst not breaking the resonance. So some people call it circular breathing. It's ordinary breathing. Sometimes for really good resonances, one has to concentrate more on breathing in order to not stop breathing, because so little energy is required to work the didgeridoo. For example, this is a length of plastic piping with a mouth fitting at the end. Let's see, I'll pick a note. Now, you'll see when I'm changing from pushing out to using my tongue to push the air while I take a breath. See if you can pick it up. I'll start off with a puff and then change to pushing with the tongue. Now that's holding that nominal note. I'll do it with the full length didge now. Oh, that's a bit too high for a full length didge, but it's pretty much the same note, like I'm to pick an easier note to do. Wait on. Something like that. That's the hard one, to stop it hitting a resonance of its own. So I get the same note with a proper bell, like an old gramophone horn. There's also some natural resonances in the whole system to produce harmonics. This is about the lowest note this didge can play. You can hear it trying to hit its own notes. I'm overriding it by making my embouchure dominant, so the didge is acting more like the bell of one of those old-fashioned acoustic gramophones. string to force it to slide between the notes. That minute continuous adjustment of frequency is made enormously easier if there's any other sounds or resonances in the location. The didge tends, when played this way, to fit in with any resonances, active or passive, around. So if you play music, suddenly it becomes very easy to fit in tune with the music, rather than try and dominate the didge's own tendencies to resonate. I'll see if I can do a sort of tune with a little bit of repeat. So cover a range, get some variety. The change between letting it hit the lowest note occasionally and upper notes as minute adjustments of the mouth shape. Those last notes that were higher than the low note, they were done by pulling the mouth in and making it very small. The lowest note is with the mouth area open, except for where the air comes in occasionally. And change the notes.